Linux has one massive advantage over Windows. The command line is amazing. Whatever info you need, there is likely already a command for it. And not to mention, it just looks and feels better overall. Linux provides a premium command line experience out of the box. Research or a YouTube video just like this one is all you need to fully unlock the power of what your command line has to offer. In this video, I'm going to go over the most useful commands I've come across over my months of using Linux and hopefully teach you something new. I have quite a few commands, so I decided to break them down into subsections. First is file management, then programs, and then command history. So if one of those interests you over the other, feel free to skip forward if you want to. So to keep things simple, I've decided to put the commands, as long as a short description, on the left side, and on the right side, I'm going to demo it for you. So start out FD, find entries in the file system. So the way I use FD is I pretty much come in here. First, let me go to a directory, C test, open my repo, and now I'm going to find a very specific word in there. Let me just show you without that, just FD. And so the way it works is it looks for entries in the current directory. And so all these files are inside of my repo. You see all coursework, final project, no modules. And so I want to look for something very specific in there, a very specific file. Let's go FD WebSocket. And you can see all of these have something to do with WebSocket in it. And I guess before I get too deep in the video, FZF, like if you look at my previous video, which I will link a card to, FZF is a way better version of this, but this is video specifically for if you like just installed or you just switched to Linux, or you go on someone else's computer at work or something. It doesn't have like all these different plugins and all that. You just have the standard just terminal. This is going to be good to at least help you find the files quicker. It's very simple. That's how I use it if I end up using that. But honestly, nowadays I just use FCF. So next, going to clear this. Next is Nano. And if you see here, this is actually what I'm using. So basically, Nano is a basic text editor. And so I just typed in Nano to open that file. So open another, right? It has all these things at the bottom. Show you how to get help, to write to it, read the file, exit, very basic stuff. And shortcuts and everything is really nice. And so if I exit this and I come back, and let's actually try and go into a file. So if I do nano.zshrc, oh, I think you have to be in the current directory, I believe. So I need to back out of this. It's not in my repo. Back out, nano.zshrc. There we go. And the use case for this, I use this sometimes if I don't feel like doing NeoVim. Like if I need to do something very quick and simple, or I just want to like go down my arrow keys, go over and delete something, type something in, then I use this. It's very simple and it's very quick. But yeah, there's not too much to say about this. I'm sure most of you know what a text editor is. So you want to edit any type of text, you just come here and very quickly, like I can just start typing. And if I want to, on exit, it's actually going to save or not. In this case, I'm not going to save it. It's very simple. Next is cat. And what cat is, it allows you to concentrate files and print them out to the standard output. Oh, it's so hard to read. So another example, use that exact same file, cat.zshrc. And so this is a way to look at a file without opening it, which is very nice because it just saves you a little bit of time. And yeah, it allows you to keep in your flow without having to like go into the thing, and like you can just quickly like go up and down. I use this quite a bit, especially on like coding projects where there's a lot of files, and maybe I haven't done that project in a while. I want to see if that's the right project I was working on. So I'll go into like the package.json file to see like the name of the project and everything. Okay, that's not it. Let me look at this other one. I use that quite a bit. And so let me clear that. Next is ls with options of LA. And so first off, that's ls is just to list the current files in your directory, files as well as folders as well. And the option for LA means the L is for long listing format and the A stands for all. And so if I just do regular ls, you just see, all you see is basic. I got desktop folder, documents folder, downloads folder, right? If I do ls LA, now you see everything. You can see when it was made, when the last time I updated it was. I believe this is, I could confirm that really quickly for the sake of the video, but I believe this is, it's the last time I used it, because I just used .zshrc and today is the 7th. So yeah, it just shows the last time you made changes to it or opened it, as well as some other stuff, which isn't really that useful. This is like some number you can use to terminate it, but I will show you a better way to handle that versus like having a type of number. You can just go into application and close it. And so that is it for that. I use that pretty often because I like the fact that you can see the hidden files. If you don't know about terminals, dot files are hidden by default. I think there's ways to turn that off, but like things like this, you can quickly look for dot files, and so I like that a lot. Next on the list is touch. Touch is used to add files to the current directory. If you ever had a problem where you were like following a tutorial and they like have a folder and they start adding files to it, this I find quicker than like if I'm in VS Code or Neoben in my case. I find it quicker to just touch, and like I like to add all of my like folders and files in the command line instead of doing it in the actual whatever I'm coding in. And so I'll show an example. Let's go to just say downloads, C downloads, right? And there, actually that's not the best. I guess I could just add a folder, make directory table. So for the sake of the video, ls, so I add a folder of table, and for me folders are in blue, so I know it's a folder. And so if I want to go into that, z table, and now I want to touch, and let's just say apples.md. And so ls, and then now I have that file. I can do nano.apples.md. Cool, let's just type in some text and let's save it. I wrote to the line. Cool, and now I can cat to look into it. There we go. That's kind of like a quick little workflow of all the different apps, or all the different things used together. Let's go ahead and clear that. And then last for this one is lsblk. And this lists block devices are also partitions, which is what blocks are. And so lsblk, as you see here, this is my SSD, and this is all the partitions inside of it. And it doesn't do just that. You can do other things as well. So let's do lsb help. And this allows you to see all the different things you can do with it. And the use case for this is if you are trying to look at, you're trying to like change partitions or do anything of like messing with your storage, you can come in here and see what's taking up what space, how much space you have. I use it pretty often because like videos and like files, seeing how much file space my videos are taking up and all that. For the next two sections, I decided just to group them together because there's only 4 commands in total. So first off is programs. We have which shows the full path of shell commands. And so I'm just gonna come here and show you a couple of things. Let's do which FCF. Cool, it shows where it's at, and it shows I have it installed because I look up something that I don't have. Like if I look up which MongoDB, unknown option. Oh, I typed in the wrong thing. My bad. Which MongoDB. There we go. So it's like, okay. I use this a lot when installing things, and to make sure I have it installed, I'll install it, and afterwards I'll look up which. And, yeah, okay, cool. It's there. 9 out of 10, any type of application like FCF, it's gonna always go in the bin, which you could change, but yeah. Next is man. And so man is short for manual pages. And it's actually what I use to help me with learning a bit about all these commands. And so we're gonna come here and type in man, just whatever, man which, right? You can see the exact definition, which shows the full path of shell commands. Gives us an option on how to use it, so you can, like most of it, you can have options afterwards, and then program name. And so it tells you what it does, lists out all the options, the full name for it, the short name for it, which I really like. It's basically, and it gives an example or a couple examples. So if you're on any of these, you're on Linux, you can just come use the manual pages and never get stuck. Only sometimes you might look up the manual page because some of them are hard to, like, they aren't the name of the application. They'll be like a little bit different. Like if I look up this one, I think this one, okay, that one was it. But I've tried to look up like which Z. Oh, it does show, but that's not the actual, or no, man Z. Yeah, like Z is just the short name for it in sock size. So a lot of times you have to use the actual full name for applications. So last for program is HSOP, and this is what I was referring to earlier. This shows you all the processes that are happening on our computer. So like for me, I have like Hyperland, OBS is up, me recording, Zen browser, the browser I use. And so I come here, if I have something that's working or it's not working, I can come here and close it. And so like Dinar, that is the file system. I'm trying to see what I could close without messing up my recording. But it's any process kill. You can kill processes, you can sort them, you can search for a specific one. I just really like it. It's very interactive, and it come up here and see, I don't know what these numbers mean, but memory, how much swap is being used. It's just a lot of useful information. Just for the sake of not breaking anything, I'm not going to close anything. But yeah, you can see I come here and press F9 to kill an application. And so we're going to just quit this out. F10. And then lastly, we have command history. And for this one, command history is obviously just the last commands you put. So if you press up on your keypad, you can look at the last couple ones. But let's say I don't want to keep pressing up 50 times, or I have to hold it and look for that certain one. Let's say I don't want to save time. You come here and type history. But this isn't the most optimal way, as you can see. Like I've typed 2,194 commands. And so let's say I want to look for a very specific command because I kind of know what I typed, but I don't fully know. And so I'm going to come in here, history. I don't remember what this sign is, but whatever that sign is, grep. And let's just do what I typed in Vim. Now, any command that's in Vim in it, I can come here and type. It's like, oh, okay, I wanted to do that on cd nvim kickstart. Cool. I deleted that, but still, for instance, this is a very quick way to memorize something you did, like in a previous project, or just anything, like creating a git clone of something. I really liked it. And grep is one of those commands that could have gone over, but grep honestly deserves its own video. So very soon I will create a video on grep because I feel like it's a misunderstood command. People don't really use it as effective as it could be used, including myself. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.